What's going on, LFG fan? What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the LFG podcast, your favorite podcast for anything and everything in pop culture. As always, it's your favorite trio, Jet, J-Mag, and Cody here again, and we have a banger episode for you guys today. There is so much to talk about. What we watches are going to go absolutely fucking ridiculous. The conversations are going to go insane. The movie of the week, Project Hail Mary. I had something planned, but I'm not even going to say that. Project Hail Mary, stick around for that because that conversation is sure to spark a lot of debate. Anyway,
yes. I mean, we all know what we're thinking, right?
we'll see. And then the first 3 episodes of Invincible season 4 drop. That will sure spark some debate.
Really?
So stick around for that, for sure. You know, from you, I don't doubt it. Anyway, it's crazy. And then we got the LFG News, bringing you the latest and greatest from the world of pop culture.
Starting with Project Hail Mary, more on that later. And The Martian, author Andy Weir confirms he's writing a new book. It's science fiction, of course, and it's a new standalone story. It's not a sequel to anything.
Hey, sign me up. Sign me up. Martian, Project Hail Mary. We'll see what Project Hail Mary is doing in fucking Rotten Tomatoes. The Martian was great, fantastic. So yeah.
Hey,
Did not know he made The Martian. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He couldn't be an astronaut. That boy could write, huh?
Yeah.
Actually, where's my thing?
Wanted to be an astronaut.
Damn. Ryan Gosling says he has had talks about playing Ghost Rider in the MCU. It's a complicated situation.
How do you guys feel about that?
I wouldn't be against it. I think he's a great actor.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think so. Yeah, I think so too. I think he'd be fine. He's a good
Do a good job.
Yeah.
W. The official Walt Disney Studios Twitter X account has received a community note following the announcement of the Lilo & Stitch remake sequel announcement. There is no Ohana. Lilo has given up the state of contradicting the whole message of the original.
Now, obviously, this is a what is it here? Community note. So it's not like a fact check note or anything. This is community voicing their opinions. I just thought it was funny because that's the problem I had with this movie. Like Ohana isn't nothing in this.
It's a fair problem.
And I was like, I don't know who Toon Hive is too much. They're verified, but we know what the blue check mark does. So I went to go check it for myself. Go ahead and click that next slide. And as of that next slide, this was literally on their thing. So and this is a different note compared to what the other one had too. So kind of crazy. What does this say? Oh, Jumba being a villain, Nani giving Lilo up. It contradicts the whole message of the original. So it's like, yeah, people, I guess, just had a problem like I didn't. It's funny because I didn't remember hearing a lot of that issues when it was out. I just heard a lot of good things and people loved the movie and stuff like that.
I think that's a valid criticism for sure, because it's like there's things that you can change about the original things, maybe for runtime purposes or certain things like that. But when you're changing like the core of the story, it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, Ohana's literally like that's the message of the whole movie.
That is Lilo and Stitch. They spam that statement. So yeah, no, it's crazy.
Yes, it's crazy. Yeah. I don't know what they're gonna do with the sequel though. I mean, obviously there's the animated sequel, but Disney doing sequels never really turns out that good in the animated world. So I think that one was the same type of thing. We'll see what happens with this.
Netflix's live-action Assassin's Creed series has begun filming. The series is an original story set in Rome, 64 AD. An original story?
Yeah, that right there.
Are we serious?
That's disappointing.
And hear me out, please hear me out. I would be completely okay with this if they already done the stories that people wanted to see. Past that, that you can do whatever you want. Why are you starting with an original to a beloved story? Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, man.
The only thing I could say in hopes of defending this is that hopefully whatever story they're doing is like some real world shit. And obviously Assassin's Creed is fake, right? But it still follows like a guideline of something that they're following, whether it's, you know, Da Vinci's time, the Civil War, like they're following something.
Oh, like the time period is accurate.
Yeah. So hopefully this isn't a fake place, fake characters,
goblins, and
hopefully they just oh man.
I want to say a positive, not a positive, but a thing I feel like could happen, and which is most likely to happen. A lot of people that haven't played these games are probably going to love it just because of the world of Assassin's Creed. There's probably people that are just going to like that alone and want to play the games because of it, and then a new game is going to come out, and then, but you know,
what's crazy is if they do that and they watch this and they love that, and that's very possible because that's even happened to me. Like, they're gonna love this, go play the games, and they're gonna just love that even more because that's a different story. That's Ezio's story, Altair's story, and you know all these different characters that they choose to play as, and it's just gonna go even crazier for them. So,
yeah, well, we'll see what they do with that. The new Lord of the Flies series releases on Netflix May 4th, created by Jack Thorne Adolescents. The series is 4 episodes long.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there, day one. Oh my goodness!
Have you guys seen Lord of the Flies? The OG, I think it's like an 80s movie.
Old ass movie.
Yeah. That's a crazy ass movie. So for
that movie's nuts.
Doing this, I'm excited for that. I'm excited.
Wow, 4 episodes. Netflix is planning a global concert tour for K-pop Demon Hunters next year. Netflix has discussed bringing up Huntrix Trio on tour live, but has also considered using only virtual performers for certain shows. How would y'all feel about a virtual show?
I don't like if that's how I'm gonna pay my money. I'm not gonna see nobody. I think that's kind of like whack. Like I'm not here to just see a virtual thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if they were to like mix it in with, you know, the live performance, the live girls and stuff like that, I think that would be cool. But just strictly digital is like, what am I doing here? So
that's like like going to the theater and watching like one of those concert movies, which is fine. But it's like this is gonna be way more expensive.
Yeah, that's exactly.
You're literally paying to go to a Fortnite event.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, you want to throw them in there with the real ones, time to time, have them in the background. That'll be cool. But solely that, I don't think I like that.
Yeah, that's rough.
Wild.
That's rough.
Kelsey Plum is now the first female pro athlete to launch an AI digital twin. It can voice chat and charge fans for interactions. It's where we are in society. I think you're either gonna get with it or get lost. Oh, that's a crazy statement. Because a lot of people don't like AI, and you clearly picking a side.
Now they can't even meet like people. I'm not a fan of Kelsey Plum. I don't think a lot of people are a fan of Kelsey Plum. But now the people that are her fans aren't even going to actually talk to her. She's going to put that fucking AI up for her, and there you go. You're going to get charged to interact with that AI.
It's crazy.
Oh,
and people are going to fall for it. Not fall for it. People are going to do it. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's crazy.
Sad, man. John Berthal has apologized for being a nap hater. This is crazy.
That is crazy.
Let me tell you something. I'm really sorry about that. Honestly, I don't know how you would say this, but that got away from me. I got nothing against you if you nap. I feel like you probably do have something better to do than nap, but I'm sorry. All he said was get off your ass. That's it.
Did you guys see the original clip of him?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I'm with him. I don't take naps. Nothing against people that take naps, but I'm with him too. I don't want to nap.
Man taking a nap?
Yeah. Like no.
Bro, what?
No. So him kind of like backstepping and saying I'm sorry. Like, damn, no, stand on business, John. If anybody's gonna stand on business,
1,000% agree. I used to get tired of hearing that. I'm gonna go take a nap. What do you mean about to go take a nap? What are you doing? An AI version of Val Kilmer stars in a film Deep as the Grave. Kilmer was cast in the movie in 2020. COVID delays stretched production of 6 years. Kilmer was too sick amid his throat cancer battle to film. His daughter gave permission for the AI version after his death. His family kept saying how important they thought the movie was and that Val really wanted to be a part of this. He really thought it was an important story that he wanted his name on. Despite the fact some people might call it controversial, this is what Val wants.
Oh my God, that's layered.
Yeah. I mean, there's issues with AI. Val wanted to be in the movie. Apparently him and his family gave their okay. It's like there's going to be these types of stories that come out as AI grows and continues. I think honestly, this is one of those times where I'm okay with it.
Exactly.
Like, I'm fine with it. You know, he gave his okay. He couldn't do it because of his battle with cancer. at the time. So it's like, yeah, I understand it.
My only thing is, and it pisses me off that we even got to talk about it. Why is it controversial? He gave the okay. What's the controversy?
Yeah.
Like, are they trying to say that he didn't? Like, if that's something completely different at that point, but his daughter, what are we talking about?
Yeah, his family and him. I mean, yeah, that's a tough one though.
It's wild, man. Wild. And now we go to update on the One Piece popularity poll, 9.3 to 15.3. Sanji is number 1 in Japan, Oceania, North America, and Central/South America. Luffy is number 1 in Asia. Nami is number 1 in Europe and the Middle East. Zoro is number 1 in Africa. Wow.
Zoro's for the niggas.
It's kind of crazy. But
yeah, so Sanji's really popular.
This is my point, though, because we just showed that 100 people thing.
Mhm.
Clearly, worldwide, all Straw Hats. So where did the list doesn't make sense to me logically that I'm seeing people that are not Straw Hats in this top 5, top 10. I'm like, that ain't adding up. Cause I swear you do the same thing for other animes, it should be the same outcome most likely. That's where my issue was with those lists. If y'all remember, I don't know if y'all remember.
Yeah.
But
there's still in some of these fives, like which one is that? Oh, I guess the Middle East. Fucking Rocks is 5.
No, yeah, but this is 5 from each. And I'm saying if you tally it up, there's a common denominator. And it's majority of the time it's Straw Hats, with a select few being different. Select few,
right? But that conversation last time, and I can't wait till we get the full list. I don't know if they're doing 100 again, but there's probably a good chance that 6 through 10 is not Straw Hats. They weren't Straw Hats last time.
Yeah.
And then looking at all these, that first one, the 3 are Straw Hats, but then it's fucking Law, and then is that Ace?
Yeah, it's Ace.
Yeah, it looks like Ace.
Yeah, so then Ace. And then the next one, 5 is Law. 4 is Law. Which you brought that up last time because I think Law in the first one was 4 or 5,
something like that. Yeah, something like
that fourth one, that's all Straw Hats. Law's 5th in the other one. Straw Hats again. Rocks is crazy. Bro, Rocks is insane.
Which one is that?
That's insane. Yeah, that's, I don't know.
That's Middle East, right? Because it says Nami is number 1 in Europe.
Well, Nami's number 1 over here too.
There's 2 number 1s.
But that's what I'm saying. Because
Middle East,
I think the first one would be Europe, and then the second one would be the Middle East.
Yeah.
And then Shanks is 5 in Africa. So I mean, I don't know. I still think it's personally crazy that Chopper isn't in any of these. Where I see so much Chopper memorabilia and people wearing the hat and shit, it's crazy.
Oh, he's so easily marketable, plushies and hats, and he's just goes crazy with all the merchandise. But yeah, Rocks and Shanks, they're caught up in the manga. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, they definitely are. Them boys,
they're caught up in the manga over there.
Them boys in the Middle East been reading. One Piece remake will avoid unnecessary filler, says Wit Studio CEO. Our studio won't just redo the storyboards. This remake will be dense and impactful without unnecessary filler. It will blend visual delight, strong storytelling, and impeccable pacing. I think it can be done after seeing live action, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure. And I think this will be a little bit better than that as far as
exactly.
It's truer to the story, I think so.
I will still always choose the original with all the filler.
See, that's the interesting thing, because I'm not gonna say a lot of comments, but there were comments on this post that were like, bro, why do this at all if you're gonna condense the story? All that shit is like it being stretched out is One Piece.
That's
what
how
I was getting from a lot of those comments. So
that's how I take it. If you people watch, for instance, people will say watch One Piece. I'm like, you're missing out on what makes One Piece One Piece. And then once you get to time skip and it feels different slightly, you kind of miss the OG One Piece, and you're never gonna get that again. So it's like an experience to me. It's a part of watching One Piece, but everybody's different. Everybody has different attention spans, apparently.
And I forgot to say that in the review for season 2. But you have said in the past that One Piece obviously feels there's like a feeling of post and pre time skip, and obviously I felt that, but watching season 2 again and like reimagining those thoughts of watching pre time skip One Piece, that shit is a huge difference. Like pre time skip One Piece is so incredible.
It's night
and it's not to say that post isn't like great, because obviously it is, but there's just a feeling about that. And I was thinking about J-Mac talking about how, man, we're watching that and they're talking about warlords being like, you know, the guys. They're not shit.
They're not shit. I think of warlords and I think of clowns. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy. Pre-time skip One Piece is insane.
It was insane, and the way they were opening the world to us was just crazy. Like, even before the warlord talk, it was. And I think I told you guys this last time. It was the Logias. The Logias were like, oh fuck, those were the guys that were the strongest. And that shit went out the window real quick.
And it might just be the power system coming into play and power ups, but it felt like a don't get me wrong, it still does. It just felt like a true adventure. Like you never knew what could fucking happen. Now it's like, fuck, I expect something crazy to happen. But One Piece, man. Get on it. Oh, too far. First look at Lego 2020 Chopper.
They're making more, J-Mag.
I know. I need to hurry up and buy all the whole set.
Damn.
Because they're going to discontinue them, bro, and then those are just going to be so hard.
You're about to spend $10K in a month.
Nah, I don't think so.
Joy Boy, English voice actor Erica Schroeder.
Schroeder. This is really cool. This is 4 Kids Luffy.
Oh, I like it.
She's playing Joy Boy.
Bring her back. That's
what
I grew up. That's what I grew up. That's how I got introduced to One Piece was 4 Kids. So that's cool. That is cool.
It's really fucking cool.
But you know, and obviously as One Piece fans, we got to talk about it. It just leans more into the fact of Joy Boy and Luffy having that same person theory. Like, why are you doing this? You didn't have to do this, but they do it intentionally every time.
Yeah, for sure.
Man.
Oh yeah.
So crazy. Mr. Beast has said he wants to help fund a Naruto anime remake without unnecessary filler. Oh, now finally speaking about the filler in Naruto, right? This shit is crazy.
It's such a crazy conversation, though. Like, I'll never understand it. Back in the day, yes, because you're watching it on whatever you're watching it on. If it's not because there weren't streaming services. If it's not a website, you can't just skip it. You gotta watch what you're watching. Now, nigga, just skip it.
Literally.
It's crazy.
Like, this is dumb. Like, this isn't One Piece where they're literally drawing out stuff. And like I said, I still like it, but it's not the same. They're literally 40% filler. Like, this needs to stop.
And the One Piece filler kind of is low.
It's low, man.
It's low as
it's
fuck.
Nothing. You won't even know it's filler. Like, you really just don't. That's how low it is.
It's not a lot
Mr.
at
Beast, what are you doing, man? Go finish Hunter x Hunter, man.
Damn.
On to better things, please. Jamie Lee Curtis talks about her exit from the One Piece series. Katie Sagal is a dear friend of mine, and she smashes it. The only reason I didn't didn't get to do it was because it was in South Africa, and I was shooting something else.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I love Katie's portrayal, but we got the news when Jamie was going to do it, and then I was super excited for that. Great follow-up with Katie, though. And she killed it. She absolutely did kill it. But it would have been cool to see Jamie in there as well. Yeah, for sure.
Coulda, woulda. Rebecca Ferguson is only in Dune 3 for one scene as Lady Jessica. The script is great. I've read it. I think it's going to be fantastic. But my journey was number 1 and 2. I don't even think Lady Jessica was supposed to be in 3. And then Dennis was like, I need to have one scene. And I got one scene. It was a weird feeling walking onto a set that you know so well and knowing that you don't have to be a part, or you don't have a part of it. There's a lot of fear of missing out, and the acceptance of this is just what it is. So that's basically.
I mean, if that's true and that's the scene that's in the trailer, you know, your father never started a war. That shit was fire, and I am super excited to watch that
that's
scene.
Probably
anyways.
the only scene, and it's a flashback.
Yeah, so I don't know, but I'm looking at the top, and obviously that's just me being whatever for as Lady Jessica. Could she possibly be somebody else? Be multiple people? I have no idea. I'm reading too much into that, or if that's anything. But if that's true and it's just one scene, damn, that sucks because Rebecca Ferguson is just awesome. She's great. Like,
Dang. Then he was like, one scene, man. They're gonna love this scene, and they threw it in the trailer.
yeah.
That lets me know they're just, and clearly, yeah, from the trailer, but they're getting straight to business.
Yeah.
Like that shit is gonna be a bloodbath, and there is no talking. Oh man.
Actors who win an Oscar and their heirs do not actually own the statue. They cannot resell it without first offering it back to the Academy for $1. What?
Ain't that some
Damn.
grimy ass shit?
You can't say.
So basically, you never actually win the award.
It's on loan until you die.
Yeah. Okay, now give it back next year.
Well, no, I wouldn't say, because they don't have to give it back. They just can't sell it.
Yeah, but it says they don't actually own it. Like,
Right, but they're not, like, when they, like, if the actor were to die, it would go to their heir. The heir still can't sell it.
yeah.
The kid of that kid can't sell it.
It's just like the thing with us buying games digitally, that we don't actually own it, is what they're trying to say. Like, they don't own it. So,
yeah.
I wonder how they would even stop somebody from selling it.
I'm pretty sure there's some type of like written consent thing like that they signed when they got the award.
Or like sue them.
Yeah. Like, oh, you sold this, you knew you weren't supposed to sell this. And then there you go. They're out of millions because of an award.
Sell it on the black market. Yeah.
It's
for
gonna
$1.
be
For $1, that's kind of crazy.
for $1. Like, that's just why.
It's kind of crazy.
Because then they'll buy it.
Facts. Spider-Man Brand New Day is the biggest movie trailer launch of all time with 718.6 million views. Deadpool and Wolverine is second with 365 million views. That is, listen to me when I tell you this. This was not expected. I don't care what anybody says. There's no way anybody expected this to happen.
Yeah.
We've had 3 Spider-Man movies from the MCU. This was not expected.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. I can agree with that for sure.
No, yeah, I also agree with that. I don't really know when it kind of started. I don't know if it was kind of the wait for this because they weren't giving us anything on it. Obviously, it's tied into how No Way Home ended because it was amazing, and we were anxiously awaiting the next chapter of this character. He's the only Spider-Man live action actor to get a 4th movie. So there's a few things going into that, but yeah, I mean this.
Ready for the hot take?
Yeah.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Listening.
Please hear me out. I don't think superhero fatigue is real.
Oh no! I mean, what did I text you guys that and this wasn't my quote. This was John Campia's quote. Let me pull that up while Jet wants to react to that.
No, I completely agree.
Yeah.
I think, and people want to talk about last year how none of the superhero movies made over whatever the number is that they set. Clearly none of them made $1 billion, but it's just like they did a lot of for one, damage control, because people still don't fully trust the MCU. And then what are we talking about? The Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, and our first Fantastic Four at that matter. Like, when it's something that people are truly excited for, bro, they don't give a fuck, man. Like, there's fatigue is crazy. They're always gonna get excited once they announce some dope shit. Every single time.
John Campia was quoted as saying there was never comic book movie fatigue. There was mediocrity movie fatigue. So people were just tired of seeing mediocre shit, man. And we agree.
For sure.
That's good shit. Yeah. So, yeah.
Y'all saw the video where people were like showing you the panels from comics where they were taken from these? Like the one for ones.
Yeah.
From the comic.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
Overwatch co-creator Jeff Kaplan says people should shut the up instead of criticizing games they don't play. If a game comes out and you don't want to play it and you've never played it, shut the up and no one cares. Like, wow.
I mean, if you haven't played the game, can you really put an opinion on it?
And this is a factual statement. I 100% agree.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't played it,
this is
you're talking out your ass.
And I think, and I really feel like this came from the Baldur's Gate thing in the last winner for game of the year. Remember the turn-based one? I never played it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was hating on it when they heard it was turn-based, but they never played it. Same with Baldur's Gate 3. People were complaining like myself, but obviously I didn't really care. But they never played it, and that's probably where this is coming from.
Yeah, I think that really goes for anything. That's why for me personally, like I started watching all the Best Picture nominees, because if I'm gonna watch this show, I can't in my mind, I can't have a valid opinion if I didn't watch the nominees. Like, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't
make sense. It's the same thing for this. Like, if you didn't play the game, and there's a lot of this in everything, but especially video games. These people first of all, video games are expensive. We get that. But if you're not gonna pay the money and buy the game and play it yourself, just because your favorite YouTuber said it's trash, that doesn't mean that's your opinion. Like, you don't get to have an opinion, honestly. You could say that, but we're gonna clown the fuck out of you. Like, you're talking out your ass, like you said, J-Mag. He's spot on. I don't give a damn what anybody says.
Yeah. WWW. Project Hail Mary has opened with $80.6 million domestically, the second biggest opening for a non-franchise behind Oppenheimer, $82.4 million.
Damn, right behind it.
Right behind it.
And that's a Nolan.
That is a Nolan.
Like, yeah, that's crazy. And that shatters what the projections were. So that's cool, man.
Oh yeah,
that's really cool.
Wow.
Obviously, more on that later. That's the movie of the week, so stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that.
There you guys go. LFG keeping you up to date on all your latest news in pop culture. So if you heard something you didn't already know about, hit that like button now. That would be much appreciated. Let's go straight to our what do we watch? What do we watch? What do we play? Perhaps what do we listen to this week? We'll go around the horn before we get to movie of the week. Cody, anything new?
No.
Nothing for myself. Jet?
The Pitt, I think it's episode 11 or 12. I think it's 11. I think it's 5 p.m. I think that's the name of the episode.
God, it's almost time.
Yeah, it's almost time.
It's almost time to go. Yeah, it's almost time to go home.
This is a very controversial episode. Very, very, very. It deals with some real world shit. And obviously when you do that, there's, a side of the population that doesn't like that, stay out of politics, stay out of real world shit, all that, whatever. It's whatever. My opinion on that, in some instances, I agree. The one that really kind of sticks out in my mind, and it's kind of different, but it's kind of on brand with what I'm talking about, was when me and Cody were watching I don't know if it was the third season or the fourth season of You. And again, this is not the same thing, but it's kind of on that track. They had a line where they were talking about COVID, and it just COVID
I don't remember that.
COVID was like it. We were still in it, and it's like you're bringing that up. It's like I don't want to hear that shit. Like I don't want to hear about COVID and fucking You. I'm sorry, I don't. So there's instances where like, yeah, I agree. But I feel like the way that they presented this and handled it, I liked it. I really did. But that's not going to be everyone's opinion. That might not even be J-Mag's opinion. I don't know. But for me personally, just the way that they decided to handle that and talk about it, I really appreciate it, and I enjoyed it. And if Noah Wiley is to win another Emmy, it might come from this episode. The emotion that this dude had in his face right there, that shit felt real. Like he put that in the script himself. The show is fantastic. The episode is great. It ended on a way where I was like, please don't end it right here. Please do not cut to black right here. And they did it, and I was like, oh, I need it to be Thursday right now. The ending to that episode was ridiculous. I was stunned. yeah, it to me, like I keep saying it, it's still one of the better shows on television right now. There's about to be a lot of shows that come out, you know, in the next couple of months that are going to go crazy, and I can't wait to have all these discussions, especially after you watch it, J-Mag. I can't wait. But yeah, the Pit is still, even with this controversial episode, it's still going strong and
How
fantastic.
many episodes are left? Like 2 or 3? Watch it.
Because I think if I don't know if you have it up. They went to 15 season 1, right? Because I said that last episode. I
think it was something like that.
Myself.
15-hour shift.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about.
They be
That's
going
real
crazy
world. 15 episodes. 15 episodes. They went to 9 p.m. on that one.
So yeah, it looks like they're gonna follow that trend.
Okay.
There's insane storylines in this season. There's family stuff. There's actual stuff that's going through the ER. Obviously, I talk about it each week. Crazy scenarios that just keep popping up where it's like, how did that happen? The CGI practical effects, whatever they're doing with ripping open bodies is so insane. You know what HBO does when it comes to that. They've been doing this since fucking Game of Thrones. Like they keep upping the ante every time. But yeah, the Pit is phenomenal. Can't sing its praises enough. And yeah, if they're going off of what they did season 1, 4 more episodes to go, and we'll see how this wraps up. Because there's been an overarching question since the first episode, and we're still obviously we're towards the end of the season, but we're nowhere closer to having the answer to that than we were in the first episode. So it'll be really interesting. Love it. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on season 2 of The Pit. Is this last episode 11? Do you have it up? Is that the latest one?
It doesn't tell me. It just says episode 12.
It was 12?
Yeah, it is episode 12 is coming out, so episode 11 is the last one.
Okay, so yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on episode 11.
Damn, I just saw the controversial.
There you go. If you go ahead.
That's not that's always been a thing in these types of shows. Like,
right.
You get these different agencies coming into hospitals and hey, I need this person. Well, I need your Warren. I need this. We're that's always been a thing in these types of shows. So I don't foresee this going any differently as far as what they're going to do or what they're going to say. Maybe I'm wrong.
For sure. And it's just the climate that we're in right now is why it's like elevated. Right. But yeah, like I was saying, let me know your guys' thoughts on that episode in particular. Obviously, if you get too crazy in the comments, I'll probably delete your comment because I'm not debating that. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on The Pit in the comments below.
All right. Anything else? That's it.
So I was actually way farther in One Piece than I thought. I've been reading it to go to bed, but yeah, cause you guys are obviously way more ahead than me. Spoilers for chapter 1141 or 42, something like that.
Oh, you got a ways to go still.
Yeah, I got a ways to go. I'm ahead of this, but it's just something that I wanted to bring up.
Okay.
Luffy letting Loki go is so fucking nuts. He was just leave one of his legs tied to the sea prism stone. He'll be all right. That nigga stood up instantly. I was like, bro.
Got Gear 5. No, that man ain't worried about nothing. He's never been, even if he didn't have Gear 5, that's just Luffy. Luffy's Luffy, man.
Yeah.
He didn't give a fuck. He'll handle whatever's gonna handle. But
it was cool because I think he got punched into some shit. And then Zoro looked back, and then Luffy went Gear 5, and he was like, Zoro, let's fucking go. And then, bro, it's like, man, that duo airs.
Yeah.
That shit is so good. It's so good.
Free run? How you still been doing free run?
Yes. I'm on episode 11, I think. And season 1's like 25, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
And so I was going to wait on that because I like what I did talking about it in the beginning because I really wanted to talk about that time skip aspect of the show. I still think that's phenomenal, but I'm just going to wait till I finish season 1. Then I'll bring that back up and then go into season 2. Cause I think we talked about it too. Season 2 is only 10 episodes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I remember season 2 being out, but 10 episodes only.
Yeah. It's way shorter.
4. I think they gotta be like somewhere around there.
I think that's close to being done.
Oh shit. If that is, then hell yeah. Let's watch that then. Cool. All right, well then there you go. We'll stay tuned for that rerun later on. All right, then let's just get. I mean, it's the movie of the week. Let's just get straight to the movie of the week. Project Hail Mary. Obviously, Jet's been super excited about this, so we're gonna get his thoughts first. Jet,
To start this conversation, I've seen it twice.
Oh my goodness.
I saw it Thursday by myself, and then Sunday with obviously today with Andrea. Thursday was in 70 millimeter. They had it here for that. So it's a 10. It's a fucking 10. It is a 10. It is the easiest 10 that I'm probably ever going to give on here. I felt every emotion watching this fucking movie. I laughed. I cried. Ryan Gosling is incredible. I have so much to say, but I'm going to keep it right there. This is a 10.
right? Well, I mean, coming off of Cody's I think it's one of your top 5 movies, Interstellar. I'm interested to see what Cody has to say about this. Cody.
Oh man. I mean, we knew this conversation was gonna happen. Once the movie went in and I realized what I was watching, I said, "Oh my god, they're gonna bring up Interstellar." I just know it. I just know it's basically Interstellar just made differently. Oh man. I try, and it's not that I'm trying to be biased. I'm trying to think of a reason not to give it a 10, and I genuinely can't. And it is an issue because in my heart, I don't feel like it's a 10, but I know it's a 10.
What are you rating it then right now? A 9?
Yeah, I'm at a 9. I got, because if I'm being indecisive, I'm gonna go 9.
I'm ready to fight, nigga.
Okay. I was debating with myself today too. Like, I was at a 9. I'm at a 9. And I'm in the car, and I'm just today, because I already knew we were gonna have this discussion, and I'm thinking back on the movie. Man, I really like the way they told the story. Now we'll get to it in a minute, but normally, and I know that I want Jet's opinion on this too, because Jet's the one that has issues with the way they tell the story. Sometimes when you're in a story and they take you out to go tell you something else, this does that. But I liked it. Okay, so check mark off of that. Visuals. The visuals were great, were fantastic, although we weren't, and I think to some extent Interstellar was the same way, right? Like, we weren't really in space like that, this epic, like, it was certain scenes that were just fucking phenomenal, were great.
Yeah.
But they had more in Interstellar because of the water planet and the black hole and him being in, I'm not going to try all that. There's more scenes in there. And this one, it was really just Planet Adrian, and when he was in front of it, and maybe even this intense scene. But nonetheless, great visuals, check mark there. The ending. I loved the ending. I said, okay, there was 2 ways that I thought it could possibly end. It didn't take one of those 2 routes. All right, cool. Check mark there. I'm like, what the fuck? The music, check mark there.
Yeah,
the acting, check mark there. I'm like, why am I not at a 10 on this? Like,
I didn't know either.
The only thing that I can think of,
convince me.
And I don't know if I can convince you. That's the thing. Fuck. And this is gonna be leading into the final thoughts right here. Because I have a final thoughts, and obviously there's going to be something we can talk about that there. But that poster right there behind Jet, he always throws out a word for that poster right there. Generational. Is this a generational movie? That's the question I'm hoping Jet can answer for me. And I know it's a 10, and I have the same thoughts. I just didn't come out of the theater being like, whoa, what, that was fucking incredible. That was epic. I want to... I in Letterboxd it's a 10, but I'm debating myself. It's a 9.
Me and him are in the same spot right now.
Yeah, we really are. So I that's the only thing. Generational. I need to see. Is this going to be one of the best movies of the year? I really do think it is. But you know what else we got coming out though? We got Dune, which we were talking off camera about Dune and how incredible that looks. We've got Odyssey, how incredible that looks and amazing that looks. You can even throw Doomsday in there. We already know what kind of ride we're going to be in there for that. Is that going to be able to crack the top 3? And I mean, it should crack top 5, but is it going to crack those big 3 juggernauts like that? I don't know. I it's tough for me right now, so I'm really interested to see where this conversation goes and if I can hit that 10 at the end. But yeah, there you go. 9s, 10 from me and Jet, from us here at LFG. So if you guys have seen it, we're going to get into it right now. If you guys haven't seen it, let us know your thoughts. If you're super excited for it, click off, go watch it, come back But there you go. Jet, take it away, man. What's let's see. Let's hear it.
Boosted.
So as excited as I was to watch this movie, J-Mac talked about it. I've been excited for a long time. I went into it and I've seen like scenes from the trailer, but I never saw the whole trailer. I didn't know what the story was. We have not read the book here, so that's gonna be in this conversation a lot. I didn't know what the story was, so when the movie started, I was a little confused because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. For the story's transition, and J-Mac talked about it. I don't particularly like when stories are telling one thing, they go back in time or they go forward, then they pull us back to where we're at, and they do that multiple times. If they do it once and then they bring us back, like I'm like, okay, that's fine. But in almost all instances, I hate it. For whatever reason, that shit worked here. Like every time, because I was interested in why he's doing what he's doing, because the story is telling us he doesn't want to be there. He's not brave. I don't want to fucking be there. So I was interested every single time to go back because I want that piece to the puzzle. This is obviously going to jump ahead. Once I got that piece to the puzzle, I was mind blown. I did not see that coming. That was insane to me. What do you mean you forced him to go up there?
Yeah.
And I know we jumped the gun, but because when she told that man 3 hours, I said, damn, 3 hours, he changed his mind. No. 3 hours, he said no.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was like, in real life did that. She said, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. Oh my God.
That line delivery like it hit me in the gut. Because you know what's coming after that.
Yeah, you know what's coming.
You know what's coming. That shook me to my core. So there's that. To answer that question, Jim, like it just worked here. I liked how they formatted the story.
I agree. And it was to stay on that. It was necessary for the story to tell it like that, because they can't give you that information. It wouldn't hit as hard. It wouldn't be an epic moment like it was. And,
exactly.
And, going back and forth, it was necessary for the story, and it made sense in the telling of the story like that. Even to the point where you meet the original team, where it's a scientist, a pilot, and I forget the other one, the third one. But they had this 3-man team that all they needed, and you're like, well, there's a scientist right there, but he's in space right now. So what happened there? And then you get the answer to what happened to that scientist. And it's like, oh shit. Which that was fucking crazy, honestly. Like, it was chill, it was calm, and then all of a sudden you see a fucking bomb just go off in the background quietly. Whoa. And then just it hits you with the force and the sound. And I was like, that was fucking incredible. That was amazing, stunning. So yeah, but it was necessary for the story to do that, though, for sure.
I was thinking, now that you guys are speaking like this, if the movie was played out without the flashbacks and we got the flashback first, so we got all of the flashback and then into him being in the ship, the movie would not be the same.
Yeah,
like it needed to be like this.
It had to tell that story that way. Rocky. The way that this movie made me care about a fucking rock is ridiculous.
First of all, that's an alien, not a rock. Let's correct it.
But he's a rock. Let's just call it what it is. Anyway, I maybe I cried 3 times, but I know I cried twice.
I cried once for sure.
Really?
Tears, not cry. I teared up once.
Yeah. I teared up. Damn. And they both involved Rocky. Like like Ryan Gosling is obviously, in his acting as opposed to that, but Rocky is the MVP of this movie, and the way that they made me care about him, his evolution. Not necessarily as a character, but just like getting more of him and being able to understand him. It was incredible. He's an incredible character. It was just, their story is so poetic, and the way that it ended, I did not see that coming whatsoever. Like, that ending was amazing. Because I thought that movie was going to end 3 different times, and it didn't. And I'm glad that it kept going, because it didn't do the stereotypical thing like, oh, he's going home, which is crazy to say, because he wasn't going to go home until Rocky offered to give him the necessary fuel to do that. But if the movie would have ended like that, I would have been like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, that was good, but
Typical.
you know, it was a good ending, but you know, we saw that coming. But him going back and then going back with Rocky to that, it's like,
see, and I'm gonna stop you here because this is important. The similarities to Interstellar was too much, like, and it's to a point where like I'm asking myself at this point, is it better than Interstellar? And I'm gonna say no, but it's not that it's like a easy beat. Cause like it's too similar. Like that's literally how Interstellar goes. The world is gonna die, so we have to go on a Hail Mary mission to save the world. He doesn't realize what the mission even is. Cause in the flashbacks, he doesn't even know what he's helping them for until she gives him the oath and and he finds out. Just like Interstellar, by the time it's too late when he finds out that that's a one-way trip and you guys are supposed to repopulate the like everybody. And it literally both stories are following the same type of story and to some extent and then
it's the same story. It's just the path to get there is a little different.
Yeah, the path to get there is different. And by the ending exactly the same. He decides to go back in Interstellar to go save her. She's on a stranded planet. He goes back to save the alien, and he's probably with her, or he stayed with them. But that's at the end of Hail Mary. But it's just too similar. Like that's what I'm saying. Like they're both great.
It is similar, but I don't think that should go against this movie.
No, it's not nothing to take away from it. I'm just it's just my head. I can't help but say like, okay, well then I have to compare it at this point.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. That makes sense. But like I mentioned when I was talking about it, I thought this was going to end one of two ways, and usually I'm right. So for this to not be right, I'm like, oh shit, all right, cool. The first way I thought it was going to end was typical. All right, we found out he didn't have enough fuel to go back, so he's gonna die in space. Okay, cool. I thought Rocky was going to give him the fuel, and now Rocky was going to stay behind. Yep. Okay, that didn't happen. All right, I'm going to give you the fuel. Let's both go our separate ways. That didn't happen. So, but then they introduced Rocky's the mate, right? He had a mate. I was like, well, once you introduce a mate, there's that situation can't happen. He's got somebody to go back home to, or so I thought. So Rocky's not going to make it back home to his mate. But no, they didn't do that. He sent off his pods to Earth, and here's my information. Here's what you guys need to save Earth, and you guys are good. I'm gonna go save my best friend, really, my brother that I've been in space. Both of them lonely, which was a fantastic storyline for both of them. Yep. And then, all right, cool. And I thought, all right, yeah, you're going to save him. That's cool. But then what happens to you? It's not like you can go live on his planet. I mean, like, how does that work? And then they fucking give us an extra scene where he made Earth for him. He made him his own biome, his own, like, crazy. I said, oh shit, that's insane. This dude's got his own house. He's got his own beach. He's got beachfront property. Like, hell yeah, man. He's got it going. He's got his little bot.
Like, I made your door just for you to close it.
Yeah, and that even them, like, I don't know how long he's been there. They didn't tell us that, but long enough to where they can talk to each other because they know each other's language already, which was crazy and fantastic. I love that aspect of it. But I love the ending. Like, I was not expecting that whatsoever. They just live on the planet.
He said,
and they
our
built
scientists are ready to take you home.
We're ready to go home. And he's like, well, can I think about it? And then they end it with him being a teacher still, but to the other life forms, to the other rocks. And I was like, yo, there were little rocks, man. Those were cute. Everybody's like, oh, everybody was like, yeah. So that ending right there, top notch ending, like way to catch me off guard completely. And I love that ending. So yeah, I agree with you. Fantastic.
And then because it obviously goes into my score, but it's not nothing huge. But seeing this in 70 millimeter, man.
You have to.
That scene where it like he's looking at the outer space. He's out there, and then that shit transitions to the red.
Mm-hmm. I can only imagine.
Breathtaking.
Yeah,
it was instant. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah,
I was just in it. He was in, like, bro, I'm telling you, that was the Tesseract and Interstellar. Like, it was the same thing. They were just both in. I don't know, man. But, like, oh man, it's crazy, man. I low key at times I was like, damn, what if Matthew did this role? Yes.
I'm trying because Sinners had one of the, and I still stand by one of the greatest scenes of all time. Was that, did Interstellar have a great scene like that, Cody, for you? Maybe not one of the greatest of all time, right? But just a scene that was just like, oh, fuck, that was crazy. That was incredible.
I'm pretty. Let me think for real. Because like we're talking about from Hail Mary, and you
Yeah,
guys talking
like
about that
for Hail
scene?
Mary, for me, like I didn't like there was even the intense scene of him going out there to collect what he needed to collect. I think it was the Predator virus, or whatever they were calling it at the time. That scene was edge of your seat, like, oh shit, that was a cool scene.
I mean,
but I didn't get an intense scene like that, like I did from Sinners or some of these other movies that I gave a 10 to.
I mean, compared to that scene, Interstellar has when they're on that planet and then the flood happens. They're realizing that it's a flood coming in, and the ship gets wrecked, and they lose 28 years.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was a crazy scene, and then just the information. Like, oh shit, you guys were gone for that. They go back to the ship, and he's old.
Yeah,
I could see that for sure. Did you have a scene like that for you, Jet? That just like obviously visually stunning. The 70 mil. Yeah, that one. Fuck yeah, I can only imagine. Yeah.
No, I guess not. It's kind of hard because you brought up Sinners, and it's like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's tough.
That's the ultimate, example. Yeah. I mean, nothing to that level, but just scenes that continuously took my breath away or made me, feel something. Obviously, that space switch to the red was obviously one. We talked about it in the beginning. The reveal that she forced him, that line delivery was crazy, but nothing to that height. And honestly, because I'm gonna say two things here. I never really thought about Interstellar watching this.
Yeah, I didn't either. I don't think I did either.
I saw the comparison early on, and I was stuck. I couldn't That's all I thought about.
I had that already, like, oh, okay, this is space type thing. He's gonna save Earth just based off the trailers. You get those Interstellar vibes, but watching the movie, I was never like actively comparing it to Interstellar in the moment.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that either.
I wasn't doing that.
And then I was gonna say to that point, because I don't think Interstellar has that either. But on a same level to where it's like I'm feeling something is obviously him seeing, Murph grown up and realizing that he missed, well, not realizing, but he missed, her childhood and shit. But yeah, Sinners, I mean, that's,
I don't know if that might just be what I'm missing for a 10 here, or for that like epic moment. I mean, Doom Part 2 had that for me, and I mean for all of us really, in the fucking cave scene. Mission Impossible, Cody had that scene in the submarine. Like, I don't know, it was just missing that one oh shit scene maybe for me, and that I don't know if that could be it, but
well, I was in a sidebar because I feel like we're not gonna get an answer, but unless I missed it, correct me, like, please let me know. How did he technically forget his memories? Because all they did was drug him, right, and put him on the ship.
I mean, the coma shit. I mean, they said when at the beginning of the movie they talk about, hey, you're gonna be disoriented, you're gonna be foggy, and it's just being in that induced coma for so long. You're just gonna. That's just the side effects.
He starts getting it back.
Yeah, he starts getting it back. But that's why it didn't seem like he was getting it back. It seemed like he only got it back all at once when he saw the lights. That's when I thought he got it all back. And that's when I think
it was coming back to him in pieces. Like,
that's what I thought at first, but it didn't feel like that when you realize that by the time that he hits when the lights hit his face, when he was on Rocky's ship and he came back, he sat down and it all hit him like, oh, that's what I think.
The reason I think he did that because it was the reason of why he's like, oh, she betrayed me, type shit. And because when he's going, and it starts very early when he's going through the crew's pictures and stuff, he starts remembering, oh, okay, I remember this person.
But see,
and that's when we start going back in time.
But no, because I remember him saying lines like, I don't know how I know you, but that's a dope ass picture. Like, he kept saying shit like that. That's why the whole time I never thought he got his memory back. He was just smart. He had that. He just didn't remember anything else. That's why I remembered watching it. It was until the lights when he realized that he remembered, but he never specifically said he remembered. That's the only confusion part for me. But I could be wrong. Past that, I don't know, man.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Mine isn't important.
The comedy aspect from this movie I thought was fantastic. Like, it made sense between both Rocky and Ryan Gosling's character. Like, it was good. Yeah, it was really good. It wasn't like corny jokes or
no. I hate Mark.
Yeah, instantly. Yeah, instantly.
Yeah.
The comedy worked for me in this movie for sure.
I will say the choice of the name in the planet Adrian was bad to me. I said, bro, really? He just said his significant other's name, and it was probably some crazy thing, and you just said Adrian. Like,
Yeah, I could see where and
was
that's
come
minor.
on,
I could
that's
see
not
that.
an issue. I'm just
Yeah, for sure. But
on.
I guess I could have. We could have had the mate's name be Adrian and the planet's name be something else from Rocky.
Like, yeah, but like I was like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
I can see that. I guess. Yeah.
Good movie, man. Good movie. What else?
What'd you get from your second viewing, Jet? Like,
Yeah, there are 2 viewings.
Yeah, 2 viewings.
It felt long. Not
did
that
it
it
still
was
feel
dragged.
the same?
It just felt
Yeah,
long.
it did feel a little long, but yeah. Did you get that same emotional impact? What was your takeaway from the second viewing?
Yeah, I mean the same emotions I felt the first time I got them the second time. I don't know, just little details here and there. Obviously, you're gonna get that anytime you watch something, for a second time. But the movie just felt smoother to me. I wasn't focusing on the science aspect of it, and I was able to, my brain was able to process everything. Yeah, I don't know. I loved it.
No, that's fair. That's completely fair. I mean I said, it checked all the boxes. It really did. Yeah.
And if see, because this is gonna be a crazy year for movies, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like this is obviously like best picture front runner right now, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's just
my movie of the year was Wuthering Heights. This beats that.
Yeah,
this beats that.
So it'll be interesting to see how long it stands. When is Odyssey? Is that June or July? That's June, huh?
I think that's June. Yeah.
See, I don't know what's coming out between then, but this was fantastic, Ryan. I think this is the best Ryan Gosling movie, man. I think that chart. I think that chart was right.
I forgot it was on the chart. Oh my god, yeah.
I don't know if it's his best role per se, but I think this is his best movie.
Yeah.
Damn.
And Drive is a good ass movie.
Ryan is so good, man.
Yeah, Ryan is a great actor. Right. All right. There you go. As always, but at the end of the day, our reviews are just our opinions. So if you guys haven't seen this movie, we encourage you guys to go out, check out this movie, gather your own opinions for yourselves, and let us know what you thought. But if you guys have seen the movie, let us know what you guys thought about it down in the comments below. Best movie of the year so far. Did you guys rate it a 10? Did you guys rate it a 9? Obviously, stay tuned for final thoughts. We'll get into a little bit more of that in that, but there you go. Let's get into our next. This is going to be a show of the week here coming up. I think this comes out every single week, right? So, I mean, from here on out, they just decided to drop the first 3 episodes. Boys, what'd you think?
So, correct me if this is wrong. Because I think they've done a double drop before.
Yeah, I think so.
Last season for sure, but I don't know if in the beginning. Because I'm considering like everything being like the start of the season. I think this is my favorite start to Invincible thus far.
I wouldn't remember the starts.
And like clearly, because I don't really remember like episode 1, but obviously that ends crazy. But I think that's just the ending though. I don't remember the whole episode.
You're right. You're
being
right.
crazy.
You're right.
I was locked in the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And then episode 1 ended fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get episode 2, bro. Episode 2. That's one of my favorite episodes of Invincible.
I'm with you. I was watching
which one? Because I watched
Viltrumite History.
Viltrumite
History.
That was a good ass episode. Yeah.
I was watching that shit in the living room because working, I can watch stuff in the living room and keep an eye on the laptop. I said, Babe, you're gonna have to hold it down. I'll note that. I pause it. I gotta go to the room, watch this shit on my Dolby TV. Yeah, fantastic episode. Episode 2 was probably one of my favorite episodes of the entire show. Like,
bro, because like I'm jumping the gun by saying this is the best start, but if it wasn't for the conquest fight, or even maybe even Mark versus Omni-Man, but if it wasn't for those two, this got it.
Yeah, for sure.
From beginning to, I did not want that shit to end.
Yeah.
Like
from a lore aspect and a storytelling aspect, this was fantastic. All it was missing was that fight, and I didn't need it. Not to say that I needed it, I didn't. But like Jim mentioned, the Conquest fight and the Omni-Man fight, like obviously those just make those episodes fantastic, great what they are. But from a lore aspect, damn, bro, like what a way to give us a history, and that was insane.
They dumped the bodies.
They made a ring around the planet with how many bodies they had, bro. Like, that was crazy.
The fact that they hid that from everybody is insane. Because when the episode was going on, I was like, damn, how do they not know about this virus? Somebody has to know. And then we get the reveal. Oh my
Kill God. Everybody that I think I missed the line, but I think it's kill everybody that's not a Viltrumite knows about this. They can never.
They started slaughtering everybody that knew.
Everybody. I said, damn. Like, motherfuckers were sick killing people because right after they killed somebody, they
were
fucking
bleeding
fell over
from
and
the
died.
Mouth, yep.
Yeah, that was insane.
People. Yep,
Insane.
That was crazy.
And then like episode, I don't remember if it starts with. Does it start with the Lord dump?
Yeah, I think we start with the Viltrum.
So because obviously it goes back to Alan and Omni-Man, doing their duo shit, which is it's so good.
Yeah,
them two as a duo is so good.
Yep.
But when that shit started, I'm looking at this dude and I'm like, because I'm Invincible has the thing already going, like the animation is not that good. It's already being talked about, right?
Yeah.
So I'm watching this and I see this guy who's teaching these kids, and I'm like, damn, that nigga kind of look like Mark. Like, do we cheap out this bad? Like, we're using faces like that on some. I had an example of my fucking like One Piece and how like a lot of the females have the Nami face. Like, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Like, bro, really?
Take the wig.
Then he says Nolan. Yo. I was like, whoa.
He said Nolan. I thought I was tripping when he said that shit.
Whoa.
I want to stay in that episode so much, bro. He grabbed the little girl's head, ready to
he was ready.
Take her
he was
out.
Ready. Yep. And she locked in.
She locked in and gave the answer.
And bro, the goodbye to them was crazy. All right, go find somewhere to survive. Meet here tomorrow.
Because some of you aren't gonna die tomorrow. I think he said like 2 of you are gonna die tomorrow.
Yeah.
So oh my god, bro, that's insane. Then they follow that up with this fight of his birthday.
The ritual of becoming a man.
The ritual on his. I don't know what the exact term was, like name day or what the fuck, because it wasn't birthday, but it was something to that effect, obviously. And he's fighting these two Viltrumites, and it turns out they're his mom and his dad just kicking his ass. I'm like, oh shit! And they really weren't mom and dad like that. They were just together to procreate and make more Viltrumites. Exactly. Which is insane. But that was fucking incredible, man. She fucking got a rock in her eyeball, kept fucking this motherfucker up, bro. Like, and then just took it out at the end of the both of our week, man. I'm out of here. Yeah.
I don't want to see y'all ever again.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was insane.
And then, obviously this virus starts, affecting them. and obviously I'm jumping so you can, go back if you need to. But he's dumping bodies on the ship, and he sees his dad. He starts to he starts to trip out a little bit.
Yeah.
Bro, that whole disease thing is so crazy.
Yeah, that was insane.
Because obviously we know like the Viltrumites, like they lost so many people, but being able to actually see that it was surreal, man. And then, like Cody said, the reveal of how it happened. Did y'all see that coming? That it was old boy.
I thought somebody else did it, and he was just I don't know, because they said the traitor, and obviously we knew he was the traitor, but I didn't know
it was the betrayer, and the betrayer killed the fucking emperor, the original emperor, and
he thought that was gonna fix it.
That was insane. Yeah, that was insane. And his voice, and I don't know if it's the same voice actor because I didn't pick it up in the beginning and when we saw this motherfucker in earlier seasons, but I said, oh shit, is that Optimus? So I clicked and shout out Amazon for having that cool little in-scene shit.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it was fucking Optimus Prime. I said, oh shit, that's pretty cool.
See, I because he's in the season before.
Yeah.
And I did think that when I first heard his voice.
Okay,
I
was
thought about Optimus.
Yeah, well, that was pretty cool.
But yeah, unless you guys have something else to say there, and obviously we'll probably go back to this episode. But I talked about it. The ending of episode 1, like they're going through all this shit, and what's his name? Cecil's right hand man. He comes running in the room. Cecil! I was like, bro, what is happening?
Yeah,
what the fuck is going on?
I thought it was because what Mark did, but no, it was not because what Mark did. It had nothing to do with Mark. Had nothing to do with Mark. This motherfucker
shit
woke up
to the
Them niggas-
base. I was like, oh no.
Bro, I don't know how they could keep fucking up like this. Like
we called this shit. Obviously, it wasn't that hard to call, but we called this shit last season too. Like that's not gonna hold him. I was expecting him in a little bit. Hey, we got some time to kind of restrain him a little. Fuck no, that motherfucker woke up, said Mark didn't kill me. What a fool, and then fucking left instantly. Just fucking left. Like I said, oh my god, that was insane. And I'm super happy that my boy is back because he's a fantastic voicing Conquest. Like, and I'm glad he didn't fucking die either because he went straight to Thrag Lee Pace, which just hearing his voice in episode 2, we didn't get to see him. Yeah, you fucking understand the gravity of his voice and what he's doing. And I was just super excited that he didn't kill him. He's like, you know what? I failed you. Kill me. Make me an example to everybody else. He said, nah, I'm not going to reward you with death. Are you crazy? I said, damn, their culture is just insane. Like their warriors mentality is insane. So
like they're like Saiyans on crack.
Yeah.
Like Saiyans do the same thing, and obviously they'll blow up your planet if it comes to that. But just the way that they rule is fucking crazy. But yeah, man, Conquest. Like in my mind, I was thinking, so they kept him alive. So clearly we're paying attention to a narrative. So if they didn't kill him, he's gonna come back in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
I was not thinking this fucking fast, and I did not think that he was going to level the fucking building and fly off into space. Like my jaw was on the ground, and like as soon as it happened, I said, "Cecil, you fucking idiot." But then, because then I also said to Andre, like, man, Cecil just keeps fucking up. And then in the third episode, or I don't know if it's the second. Oh, I guess it would be the third episode because the second episode was all fucking Omni-Man and Alan. But in the third episode, this nigga Mark, bro, he is tweaking. Bro, Mark is tweaking again. That episode was fire also.
Yeah. The alien invasion, right? Well, did it us? Yeah, that was a good episode. I mean, he was getting his ass beat again, so that was a little disappointing. But I mean, he kind of figured it out. It wasn't as usual getting his ass beat, but he did. For most of that fight was getting his ass beat. But yeah, great episode. Those aliens, and it ended on a little cliffhanger of them getting stuck in the portal on the other side of that dimension. So we'll see how that goes down.
He was like, "You could just open the portal." He was like, "What the fuck do you think we've been trying to do since they came the first time?" Oh man,
that was a good episode.
Yeah,
Invincible, and I mean, I could see the animation. I definitely noticed it this season.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
could definitely see that. And hopefully, that's indicative of they have something crazy for the season finale, and that's where the fucking money's at because they did it last season.
Shit, Robert said it.
Yeah,
he said it. He
So,
fucking said it.
Just it's all right. Enjoy the story. I know the animation is a little lackluster, but that season finale should be a banger. So,
yeah, no, it's so good, and I like that because it's really interesting. Like Oliver's strong, obviously, but he's not Mark because he was struggling with that dragon, and Mark came in, and that shit made all the difference.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to see that aspect of it, and obviously Oliver's half bug. What are they? A thorax or some kind of some species like that. But no, like you were saying, Invincible is back, and that decision to drop those 3 episodes like that was fire.
Yeah,
that was dope. And we didn't, because I jumped away from it. The comedy aspect also in episode 2 was fucking hilarious, man. Like, them getting on that raggedy ass shit, they're all looking around like, damn, bro, shit's exploding everywhere, and then they get to that planet with the creatures that could fuck up Viltrumites.
Oh, that shit pissed me off.
Yeah. Bro, don't worry, I owe him for something that we talked about last night. I'll handle it from here, and just destroyed the fucking disc. That being Star Trek, because I mean that's what it was. That was pretty funny, and that was hilarious. Like, that was pretty cool to see that.
Yeah, that episode was.
That was a great episode, because you get the lore dump, then you get the comedy jump.
And I'm only being mad right now because of the fact that I've seen otherwise. We watched in season 1 that nigga Nolan go to a planet and fly at insane speeds across the entire globe, destroying everything. Them niggas couldn't fly away from them dinosaur-looking monsters, man.
They said the gravity was like insane there. As soon as they landed, they said the gravity was intense. So they couldn't.
That's why they're literally flying up slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
gravity's beating their ass.
That doesn't even make sense, because flight doesn't take gravity. Like, gravity is what holds us to the floor. They can fly, so it defies gravity. Flying defies gravity.
I mean, gravity's weight, though. So, I mean, if you put weight on you and you jump, it's gonna fucking affect you.
But they're not jumping; they're flying. That's what I'm saying.
I think it would affect them. I don't have an issue with that.
I was pissed. I was like, these niggas is... Come on, man. Nolan, like, he didn't want to fight shit.
He's scared of them niggas. And then finding that dude in the cave.
Yeah.
Nolan trapped his ass.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Crazy.
That shit was insane.
That was crazy.
They're just going through different situations, and Nolan he's been doing crazy shit for years. Obviously, we know that, but seeing it was insane.
But then by the end of it, he said, "Hold on, Nolan. It's not enough, is it?" Shit, no, it's not enough.
The title sequences, I think, on this one, well, especially because I was texting these guys the title sequences for the first 2 episodes, I thought they were bangers. But that second one just made like so much sense with the episode being the lore dump and them just dying right after. Well, not right after, but shortly after the title sequence of him saying, "And it made us," and then it cuts to fucking Invincible, and it made us invincible, and then they just die shortly after that. Like, damn, that was I think that was probably the best title sequence for the transition. I love that one a lot. Like, that one was really cool.
Yeah, the storytelling has been crazy. Eve is pregnant. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That's why her powers are tripping.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's why the powers aren't working.
It has to be for sure.
Yeah.
Because it started slowly after that. And see that. Because we know there's a time jump. So Mark's son is probably gonna be a player in the future. Assuming it's a boy, but
gotta be going. Gotta. But and then you get the little storyline, which I don't know how you guys feel about because we've talked about it in the past, the gangster aspect of this story of Invincible, and they gave us the dragon fight with Titan and that whole thing interaction. But then that episode ended kind of cool with Machine Head really playing both the dragon and Titan and pitted them against each other when they really didn't have no beef at that point in time against each other. Like, it was fucking Machine Head that hired the assassin to go after the family and shit like that. So that was a cool reveal, and I thought that was pretty cool. But I don't know about that gangster shit. I'm not sure if I'm fully invested.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you in the grand scheme of things. Like, you give us Viltrumite shit in episode 2, and it's just like I just want that, pumped to the veins. But I don't know, because like the things that they're doing with the Earth stuff this time around, I feel like I care a little bit more about. So
I can see that. Yeah,
I'm a little more I guess lenient when it comes to that. But for sure, like, I mean, if it was up to us, we just wish the Viltrumites would be there already. But you know, they're telling a story, so it is what it is, and it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just, you know, like I've been saying, we could want
the other side of the coin is.
You got other cool shit that you're kind of holding off of, and it's really interesting because episode 2 they introduced a lot of villains that like were in that trailer, like prominent like clips in that trailer, like the Asgardian looking chick, and then obviously the dinosaur. And I thought that would be sprinkled into the season, but they handled like those scenes in episode 2. So, and obviously they could just create more villains, and that's probably what's going to happen. Because, man, and I was going to bring this up, man. This Earth is worse than Gotham. Shit is always happening on Earth.
You're right, and speaking of that too, like the touch of them going to another part of the city in that dragon fight, and it being just like a gray tone over that, because that's where the conquest fight was going. I thought that was brilliant. I thought that was fantastic, because it's like that part of the city is just dead. Nobody's over there. It's gray. It's boring. Nothing's happening, and I thought that was cool. I thought that was a cool way to show the repercussions of what happened.
Yeah, and then going back to what we're talking about with the gangster stuff, and obviously this is like a different side of that, but well, I don't know, because the gangster stuff, it is Earth, but the overall thing is the storyline of Earth itself. But this story that they, you know, continuously tell with Mark about, you know, his job as a superhero and when to do what, is obviously really interesting. Because, you know, we're watching it and it's like the dome is about to collapse. Like that shit is nanoseconds from breaking. Mark has to make a fucking decision. And it's like either he kills this one guy or everyone else is going to get fucked up. Like that, it is what it is.
But in my eyes, the dude was going to come and cancel. Like it was going to stop instantly after even if it broke, he would have made it. Like it wouldn't have caught nobody. Nobody was by the dome besides people inside, unless there was people outside. But it wouldn't have mattered at that second. Is what I'm trying to say. Y'all understand?
No, I do, and you might be right, but the way that the story is telling it is that if those would have got out, that would have been.
Yeah, that would have been.
Yeah, it probably would have been. Yeah, because
there was soldiers outside the barrier. Like they were standing right there outside the barrier for sure. So those would have got for sure. And then who knows after that? But seeing Rex, and I mean he named himself Rex, kind of coming to that realization.
It's crazy, man. I'm still like, bro, crazy. Like,
yeah.
And y'all calling him Rex is even crazy.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, fuck that other guy. You're Rex now, buddy. It's like, damn.
Hey, shit, bro.
But him and I forget the girl's name, his girlfriend. But them coming to that realization.
Oh, Kate.
Kate is it Kate? Yeah. It is Kate. Yeah. Them coming to like, damn, maybe Mark was right. Like, because
no, you're talking about the girl that can transform.
Yeah.
I don't know her name.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Kate is the other one that can multiply.
Yeah, Kate can duplicate. Yeah, or whatever it is.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Like they're like, fuck, Mark was probably right. And
yeah, like they have the conversations, and I appreciate that. Like the show has like different perspective on things. I was gonna ask you guys because I don't remember. I really don't remember. But the guy that's leading the Guardians, who is that? Oh man.
Yeah, the old man. Fuck.
I have no idea.
I forgot his name, but I mean, obviously they gave him a little intro when he fucking joined the team to lead it after everything went down, after Immortal left, right?
In last season?
Yeah, in last season, because Immortal left and they needed a new leader, and he showed up. And he's fucking strong as shit too, because that motherfucker's got like invincibility too.
Yeah, he is strong. But again, the Guardians are ass, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
They're and I don't know if obviously the story would be a little different, I guess, but I just wish they were, for one, cooler, but just were stronger. Like I don't give a fuck about nobody in the Guardians.
Yeah,
and when I did care a little bit about the Guardians, those people are gone. So it's
Immortal. I was gonna say Immortal. I kind of liked Immortal, and I thought what he had going on was kind of cool. But yeah, he's gone. He didn't want to.
Future stays the same. They coming back.
Yeah. The fucking Cecil giving him the fucking earpiece again. No tricks this time. I promise. Oh shit.
It's Cecil, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And then Mark almost running into the. I mean, he talked to the dude. I forgot the doctor's name. What the fuck are you from season 1? I think season 2. And him coming to apologize and shit.
And see, I was, I don't rewatch these seasons.
Mm-hmm.
That was the guy that was at the college.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I thought so.
Having that little conversation with him, I thought that was pretty cool. But I mean, in the back of the fucking lab, he's got the other Invincibles, and you know how Mark would feel about that shit.
Yeah.
I thought
that's why,
cool.
like, when Mark sees Conquest,
oh yeah,
I'm scared for Cecil. What the fuck is he finna do to Cecil? Because he told it, you need to burn the body.
Yeah.
And Cecil said, "Yeah,
blame."
Got it.
Was trying to blame Mark.
Mark, boy.
Yes. Damn. No, yeah, fantastic way to start the season, though. I thought it was great. Look forward to watching this every week. They say, do you guys know when they drop? Or
well, this next episode comes out March 25th.
3 days.
3 days.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
There you go. Wednesdays.
Back to it on Wednesday.
That'll be pretty cool. All right. There you go. Our thoughts on Invincible. At the end of the day, our reviews are just our opinions. So if you guys haven't seen it, encourage you guys out to go watch out these episodes and get your opinions for yourselves. But yeah, let us know what you guys thought about anything we watched this week. What are you guys watching? Leave those thoughts down in the comments below. Let's get into final thoughts here. I actually brought one this week. And like I talked about it a little bit earlier, this will be kind of playing off of Hail Mary. So let's get some thoughts on that real quick. So I came across this on Twitter, and he's talking about, Sinners being a generational movie. I mean, if you guys want to read it, it's there on screen, but he's talking about it being a generational movie. And then Michael B. Jordan winning Best Actor and things like that. And then watching Hail Mary and comparing it to the Sinners. And he really loved this movie, and he doesn't know if anything will top this in 2026. Obviously, the discourse in the comments were just back and forth. Some people kind of like, yeah, no, Hail Mary was great, but it wasn't Sinners. And some people being like, don't mention Sinners in the same sentence with Hail Mary. So it's back and forth. But I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on that. Jet in particular, because he loves Sinners. He's on there with me. He's got the poster in the back. What did you think, Jet, compared to Sinners? Is this that generational movie for this year? Did you like Sinners a little more? What's your thoughts on
that? Well, I'll start off by saying this. If I were to redo my top 10 movies of all time, Sinners would be in it. I've seen Sinners that many times. I love that movie. I'm not here to debate with anyone, how good Sinners is, or, whether someone should feel the way about Sinners that I do. But I absolutely adore that movie. I could put that movie on right now and watch it from beginning to end, no problems. I think the pacing is phenomenal. Michael B. Jordan in that movie, he's in my opinion, he's transcendent in that movie, and obviously the Academy agrees because he won the fucking award. So there's that. But it's kind of tough, and honestly, it's not really fair to movies to look at it this way. But obviously, we're a podcast is what we do. I think time will tell with Project Hail Mary. Obviously, I've seen it twice, but I don't know how people felt about Interstellar when it came out, because obviously I wasn't watching movies like that. I didn't see Interstellar when it came out. I don't know if it took time for people to actually appreciate Interstellar the way that they do now. But I think that with the more time that passes with Project Hail Mary, I think people will look at it the way that they do Interstellar, because I think that there's things that you could take away from it that are generational when you put everything together. But if I'm speaking for myself, I love Sinners more. I wouldn't have Project Hail Mary in my top 10 movies of all time. But it's really interesting because I truly feel like if Project Hail Mary came out last year, that might be the best movie of the year. Because One Battle After Another beat Sinners, but I think this is better than One Battle After Another.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Cody, what do you think about that? You think it's better than One Battle After Another?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think Sinners just didn't win movie of the year because it's a horror movie. We know how the Academy does that. So I don't think a horror movie's ever won. much less been the very few that have been
I think it
nominated.
did once.
Once. Oh yeah, I think you're
I
right.
think it did
was
once.
So I mean, there you go. But yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with that actually. Yeah.
See, I just think a little more time just needs to pass. I mean, it just it just came out. But obviously we loved it here, so we'll see how the conversation shifts. I mean, movies 6 months from now, people's fucking opinions drastically change and the conversations change. So
I think Interstellar is like a fucking it's a 73 on Rotten Tomatoes. So I mean, obviously when that shit came out, it wasn't like that. It was just over time. You said they grew that love for Interstellar. So
yeah,
and I think it's different for this one because people are loving Project Hail Mary already. Like that's in the 90s. I think it's what 95 something like that. So I think that one already has that head start on Interstellar. So it's just interesting to see if it'll keep that.
It's lighter than Project Hail Mary. It's lighter than Interstellar. Interstellar is a really serious movie, and there's serious things about this. But this movie's really lighthearted. It's really comedic. It tugs on your heartstrings like Interstellar as well. But this is just the tone of this movie is way different than Interstellar. Just to throw this in here, Andrea walked out of this and said this is better than Interstellar. So there's an opinion for you, but yeah.
Well, there you go. Let me know your guys' thoughts on Interstellar versus Sinners. I mean, like I said, the discourse already in this person's comments were just insane. So let's see what you guys talk about in ours. But let's see. Jet had some final thoughts here as well. Let's bring those up. Michael B. Jordan's top 5 anime: Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Bleach, and Hunter x Hunter.
Now, first of all, I'm gonna say I don't think there's anything wrong with this.
No, I don't think so.
For one,
I don't think so.
2, if you brought this up to a snobby anime fan, they would tear this shit to shreds. It's the big 3, but for whatever reason, people like to disrespect the fuck out of them. It's a whole thing. He has Hunter x Hunter in there. Me and Cody, I'm sure you do too, but me and Cody love Hunter x Hunter. We wish he would fucking finish the series so that we could finish the series. But and then he has Dragon Ball. So it's like some of the hypest shit ever. But again, the way that our pop culture conversations go, loving all this hype shit, people don't like that shit for whatever fucking reason. It's really strange. But yeah, this is a interesting top 5 to say the least.
I ain't mad at it. I mean, you got the Godfather in there, Dragon Ball. What? And I forgot where I heard this, but what was your guys' first anime? What was your gateway anime into this world? Do you guys remember?
I think it's Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Because after Dragon Ball, like, it's Gundam. But yeah, it for sure, like, it started with the games. I didn't know there was a show. I didn't know it was an anime. I just got a PlayStation and they bought me Budokai 1, and that's how I knew the story of Dragon Ball was through that game. So it's yeah, I mean, shit, I don't fault nobody for having Dragon Ball like at any number. Because truth be told, I've rewatched Dragon Ball a lot. Like, I've just gone through and just rewatched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. And obviously Super wasn't a thing. But I've seen so many episodes of Dragon Ball through my life. Like, it's just an easy ass thing to fucking watch. The fights are great. There's insane hype moments. Like, it's fucking Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is.
There you go.
He should watch more animes, though, I will say.
YN Marineford arc might be the best arc ever created in anime.
It's not.
What do you have above this, off memory?
Off memory, I would probably put Chimera Ant arc over this.
Oh, solo level.
I would probably put 1,000-Year Blower over this.
Oh,
I would probably put JoJo's part 3 and 6 above this.
Oh my god, 2?
I love
Is
JoJo's.
this the best arc of One Piece for you?
I want to say yeah, but I don't feel like it is.
This guy said Marine Fold.
Marine
Yeah,
Fold is crazy.
It did.
Damn. Cause I don't know, man. I have a love for Water 7 in his lobby, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it's so good, man.
I don't know. I think I agree with this guy.
Wow.
Bro, Marine 4 had so much shit in it.
Yeah.
And there's like to this day we don't know everything about Marine 4. How the fuck did Blackbeard take that nigga's fruit?
Yeah, we don't know.
He's taking everybody's fruits, bro, and passing them. Like it's just something he's doing. Like, yeah, it's insane.
And you just speaking on the scenes in this pictures, him stepping up to the admirals was fucking insane.
Yeah.
The way that Whitebeard pulled up from under the fucking water around that fucking ring. That was crazy. Then showing off his double fruit, seeing his double fruit for the first time was fucking ridiculous. Shanks pulling up and stopping the war just because he showed up, everybody stopped fighting was fucking crazy. Luffy saving Ace and then not saving Ace was like ridiculous. Obviously, the aftermath of it would be, well, I don't know when that arc stops. What is the end of this arc? Like, what's the last episode? Is it like them saying they're gonna meet up later? Like,
well, that's Sabaody, right? No,
is it?
That's after. No. That's before. I guess so, right? The 3D2I shit.
Yeah, because I was gonna say even and not necessarily like seeing all their journeys, but just them reacting to Ace's death, like the Straw Hats reacting to that was crazy to me. All the different battles, Mihawk, all the warlords, fucking Doflamingo's there. Like you just see that, bro. That arc is crazy.
Yeah, I think everybody pulled up.
I don't know, J-Man, what's your take?
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I mean, honestly, I think I personally, like, I'm with Cody. Like, any lobby, like, fantastic. But if you want to say this, I think that might be my favorite arc. But I kind of agree that this is the best arc, though. I have a personal favorite, but I know that this is the best arc. Like,
yeah.
Do you have another anime with a better arc to you?
Oh shit. I'm trying to think. Attack on Titan has some crazy fucking arcs, man.
Yeah,
some crazy reveals. But I guess for the sheer scope and how long this went on for, repercussions of everything that went happen, I mean, I ain't mad at it.
Ace died in that man's arms, and I knew Ace was gonna die. And that shit still got me.
I wish I remembered, man. I wish I remembered what my thoughts were on that shit. I don't. So,
man, that's crazy, bro. That arc is nuts.
We're gonna watch that in the live action.
Hopefully.
Not kidding there.
Here we go. The live action casting for One Piece continues to spark debate after Brazilian cosplay Lucas Amorim is voiced frustration over Netflix choosing Zolo Maraduena as Portas the Ace. Lucas spent nearly 2 years building his campaign, training physically, studying martial arts, and even launching the hashtag #LucasForAce. Despite his dedication, he never received an audition opportunity. While some fans sympathize with his passion, others argue that portraying Portas the Ace requires professional acting experience beyond cosplay accuracy. The discussion has quickly shifted from disappointment to a larger conversation about industry access, representation, and the difference between looking the part and delivering a performance on screen.
I have a simple way to just for my answer.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with the argument that people are making, whereas they're saying the requirement for professional acting experience beyond cosplay accuracy. I agree with that because at the end of the day, this isn't like some thing where you could just mess around and get like, and yes, you can get lucky in every form of like, professional like thing, but if you don't have experience, they won't know if you can actually do that, and they can't. Well, then see, this is where the issue comes in, because they said he didn't get an audition opportunity.
Yeah, at least give him an audition.
At least give him an audition.
Let's see what. Yeah, I can agree with that fact. Like,
That's
but I mean, is he in this world to even have the right people, the right agents to have a chance to get an audition?
Exactly, because just because you did all that, does that mean that you even got to them?
We saw fucking Wonder Man and the shit. You can't get casted in every. You can't get an audition for everything, and he's in that world. You got to be in this world. So if you're not in this world, you might not get an audition. Yeah, we can say, and I agree. Hey, give him an audition. Let's find out. But is he even in the world like that to get that opportunity? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I agree. This is the same thing as fucking Ellie.
Yeah,
it's the exact same thing.
Yep.
Like, yeah, that TikTok girl looks like Ellie. Like, that's her reincarnation. But can she act? Can you act?
Yeah, but
and then again, like you spoke to it. Do you have an agent?
Yeah, because the internet can do everything for you, man.
We've seen the internet do some crazy things, and people make careers because they started on YouTube and shit. But I mean, it just not all the time is that going to happen, So. And just wait for my boy Zolo, okay? This dude, me and Jet were harping on him since the beginning. I'm super excited for him. Watch him come back just jacked and ripped. Just seeing off of what fucking Inaki did. Yeah, I was like, holy shit. So like
Inaki got ripped.
Yeah, he did. So if Zolo does that too, hey, he's got it. Don't worry about it.
It's crazy, man. We were lobbying for that for a while. I can't believe he actually got it. That was so cool.
Yeah, for sure. Can't wait for that. Which we never even talked about it. I was hoping we got an end credit scene with him, and obviously, then I didn't even talk about this either. It was my boy Joe Manganiello as Crocodile, which was fantastic. But I was like, damn, are we gonna get a scene? Like, why even do that casting announcement then? Why? Mm-hmm. Why? I guess just to get everybody's off of it already. I have no idea, but I thought we were gonna get a little cameo or something.
Yeah, it was just mad early.
Yeah.
So we were like kind of expecting, like, okay, at the end of the season, you see a flame or something, and he, tips his hat or whatever. But they didn't even use him, like not at all in season 2.
Nothing. Yeah.
And again, they did the other one.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
There you go. Leave your thoughts on that. Which team wins? 3v3 showdown. Ooh. We got Batman, Spider-Man, and that's looking like Toby's Spider-Man, and Anakin Skywalker versus Rey, Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and I didn't say this in the first one, but Christian Bale's Batman versus Robert's Batman.
Left wins.
I agree.
I agree as well. Honestly, I think Anakin solos that whole fucking side.
Yeah.
I mean, my thought process was the right side is just younger, inexperienced people compared to the counterparts of experienced, like, people. Like, we're talking about.
That's true too.
These are all been through it for years, and these people just started for a few years. Like, that's literally what I'm staring at.
Year one Batman.
Yeah, like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
but to be fair, I think he's year 2. I think that movie was year 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Still,
yeah,
like,
still,
yeah.
Yeah, that's
a great point. That's a great point.
They gave him the wrong color.
Could 2026 be the best year for cinema? Dune, Michael, Drama, Toy Story 5, Spider-Man Brand New Day, Supergirl, Avengers Doomsday, The Odyssey, and The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Where is Project Hail Mary? But to answer the question, yes. I think any year has the chance. The movies have to perform.
This is the year that they've been saying that, like, could restore the box office.
Yeah.
And again, when we talk about it all the time, that doesn't mean that the movies are going to necessarily be good. But this lineup of movies, I mean, maybe Drama doesn't make that much money, but everything else on here is going to make money. And I would probably argue everything probably on here is going to be good. Maybe Toy Story 5, maybe that sucks, but I mean, the trailer didn't look bad to me.
Yeah, I can't see that. I mean, that trailer, I don't even think we talked about that trailer looked great. And I was really surprised by that. It looked really good. Michael might be, I mean, I drafted that one for, our moneymakers, which we got to get Cody on that still. But I don't know. We could see how that does. That one in drama, I could kind of see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think this year.
But again, to Cody's point, like you could replace. I don't know. Drama's kind of been piquing my interest lately. But you could replace drama, or if people don't have faith in Michael. But again, Michael's had strong trailers too. That looks like they cooked up something there. But if you want to replace drama, you can put Project Hail Mary.
Yeah,
we're 1 for 9 already.
Yep. Yeah.
So I don't know. There's a lot of nerd shit on here, but there's always movies that we haven't heard about that break into the mold and do good. But this is going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy.
This is going to be a great year, and then next year too. I know there's some crazy stuff too. So
next year is ridiculous.
Yeah.
These next 2 years, it's oh man.
I was editing the pod. And obviously, I was editing the part when me and Cody were, well, not just me and Cody. We were all having that discussion about Tom and Timothy, right? And Cody said something that, Timothy's movies, it's all about Timothy. Remember that, Cody?
Yeah, I do.
All about Timothy. And Tom really hasn't been given that opportunity. He's been having other people.
Mm-hmm.
You said that, and I was like, damn, I could have said a point against that. Timothy had great fucking actors around him in Doom Part 2, and he still did his thing, and he still showed up and was the best performance in that movie.
My argument to that would be having great actors and them having the script to be great are two different things. His script for that movie is what shines for Timothy. Not saying he can act.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You know what I'm saying.
Timothy's had movies where the script wasn't that great, but Timothy made it great.
And that
Hot Summer Nights, The King, even The King. I love The King. I like The King. People have problems with The King.
And that can be completely fair, but I'm just saying that Tom doesn't have those movies. And he's been the background for a lot of his shit besides the Spider-Man movies.
And people have problems with the Spider-Man movies. Some people have problems with the Spider-Man movies too. Like, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I just think Timothy, he showed up in Doom Part 2 with the amazing cast that we've talked about around him.
What did the cast do? What other person had a larger, not larger role, but a large enough script to even have contest his acting? Besides, Austin Butler.
Austin Butler, Javier Bardem.
Barely saw him. Who else?
Austin Butler's barely in that movie.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. If that, he's barely in it. Like, there's everybody else that's a big name actor is not really in it as much as Timothy. Timothy is there, majority of that movie, continuously acting.
Zendaya's right there with him.
Zendaya's just talking shit half the movie, just sitting there laughing with her friends.
Javier Bardem is with them most of that movie.
He was
Rebecca
just
Ferguson.
riding him all movie. Rebecca was just. Like I'm saying, she's just along for the ride. He's the one doing everything in the movie.
But
everybody else is there for.
That's my point. Why though? Why? Because
it's scripted around him. No, man, it's scripted around him. It's definitely scripted around him. There's no room for anybody else to have a shine. Like,
that's crazy. No room.
Who else?
I mean, go look at the Doom trailer and you see all the names at the end of that. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
The names don't mean nothing without the script. Like let's look at what's the movie called? God, I hate when this happens to me. We're just gonna have to stick with Dune. Duncan, Idaho.
Yeah.
We know the actor. He's in the movie for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, he doesn't have that much screen time, but damn, did he show up though? That's my favorite fucking character in the Dune verse.
And that's a crazy thing to say off. Oh, what? Then again, no, it's not, because then people love Shanks. But it's just like. The room to surpass Timothy in these movies is not likely. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, you think of Star Wars, Anakin can be your favorite. Anakin can clearly be one of the best performances, but they give room for other people. I haven't even seen them, but I know they give room for other actors to shine in the Star Wars universe.
Anakin is not the best.
I haven't seen it. I'm just saying.
Just letting you know.
Hey, good to know.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw it out there. There you go.
Superman, there's room.
Netflix didn't kill movie theaters. $20 popcorn and $12 waters sealed the coffee.
I'm gonna have to disagree with
$12
this.
water is crazy.
I'm gonna strong disagree with this.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
There have been overpriced concessions since I don't know how long. It didn't just magically stop because people decided $20 is too much for popcorn. That didn't just magically happen. No, once COVID hit and streaming services started doing this pricey, everything releases on streaming service, that's what killed it. That's point blank, period. Prices have always, everybody has known since the beginning of time, you're going to spend money if you're going to the theaters to eat. It's always been a thing. That's why people sneak in food. Sneaking in food in theaters have been a thing for God knows how long. It didn't just start. Like,
you know what? I'm gonna say here. I think COVID killed the theaters because streaming's always been a thing.
Yeah.
Then
but
COVID happened.
And then
everybody stayed home.
Then what is it? A month later, it's on streaming services. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, movies now have to be like exclusively in theaters. Like, that has to be that has to be said now. It's like,
sad.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, but
there's no point for Blu-ray anymore. There's no point for DVD. It's on streaming service
somewhere. If it's not, damn.
But if you say COVID, I think that in turn is what this guy's saying. Or that's what the statement is, that Netflix didn't kill movie theaters. So you would say that Netflix did, and it's not necessarily Netflix.
But that's what I'm saying.
That COVID give people a reason to just fucking stay home now and watching stuff. You know, I mean, Netflix was a thing before COVID. You know, people were still going to the movies.
And these $20 popcorns, those are like the refill ones. Not to say that's a good price, but
I mean, he's being a little exaggerative, but I get what he's trying to say. I get what he's trying to say. Concession, but Cody's right. I mean, concessions has always been a thing, but same with streaming.
They ring my shit up. That nigga said 35. I said, whoa,
it's just a popcorn and a soda, bro.
They're like, what are we doing?
Hey man, tax, gratuity.
Luckily, I had $10 credit on my account. He said, "You want to use this? What do you think?"
I'll save it. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. Let us know your thoughts on that down in the comments below. But with that is our final thoughts. Anything else to add, boys, before we head out?
Great episode. Stay tuned. Like I've been saying, it's about to get crazier. The first domino was Invincible, and it's only about to get crazier from here. I think Daredevil is this week.
Daredevil, I think, is this week, yeah.
I think that's the 24th. One Piece comes back in 2 weeks. I think at this point, is 2 weeks from now.
It's in April. Oh, speaking of From, there was more episodes. Maybe I'll put them up here. There was more.
Was telling me there was more.
There was a season 1 list, a season 2 list, and a season 3 list to watch for season 4. Obviously, you guys are looking at them now. But yeah, just for those of you, our audio listeners, make sure you guys go check those out. There's more. So it's not just the season 1 stuff. So I'll go watch all of those as well.
There you go. The Boys is soon. I'm not sure when that starts. And every time I do this, I'm always forgetting shows. There's just a bunch of stuff that's about to come out. Super Mario Galaxy is right around the corner. I think that's April 1st.
Yeah, that is.
So just be locked into LFG, man. We're gonna give you our reviews, our opinions. Like J Max says, it's just our opinion. So of course, we encourage you to go watch all this stuff for yourself. But of course, hit up all the socials, like J Max talks about. You can watch a lot of this stuff early on the YouTube channel. Post a lot of the segments and the clips on there, so you don't have to wait till Sunday to get your LFG fix. You can go get that early. And again, appreciate everybody that's been locking in. We've had a nice little surge of subscribers and followers across all the different platforms and socials and things like that. One guy, and I'm sorry, I'll get your handle, but he commented on one of our YouTube videos like, you guys are really underrated. And I didn't think anything of it other than, oh, well, thank you for the comment. But then, like, I don't know, maybe like a week or 2 weeks later, he commented again and said, "You guys are my favorite YouTube channel," or something like that. And it's the same guy, and I was like, wow, like someone is like actively watching us, and that felt really good. That's a crazy feeling to know that, you know, there's a fan of what we're doing. So shout out to you guys, shout out to LT family. It's only going to get bigger and better from here. 2026 is going to be a crazy fucking year. So join the family now. Hit that subscribe button.
There you go. And with that, make sure you keep it locked here to LOG, where we got you covered on anything and everything in pop culture. See you guys in the next one. Peace.